How far do you think the moon is from Earth? A few thousand miles? Close enough to visit in a spaceship? Far enough to feel unreachable? What if I told you it's so far? You could fit every planet in our solar system in between? Sounds impossible, right? But it's not. Let's take a walk through the empty space between home and our closest neighbor, and ask, what else can we fit in the voids we overlook? From Earth, the moon looks close, a glowing circle in the sky. But that's just an illusion. The moon is about 238,855 miles away. That's like driving around the world, nearly 10 times. Now picture that distance. Empty space, no gas stations, no road signs, just nothing. Is that enough room to fit everything? Let's do the math. How big are our planets? Mercury? 3,032 miles wide. Venus? 7,521 Mars? 4,212? Jupiter? Massive. 86,881 miles across. Add Saturn, 72,367. Uranus, 31,518. Neptune, 30,599. And tiny Pluto, 1,476. And what do you get? Just under 240,000 miles. The gap between Earth and the moon. Every planet. Packed in. Side by side. Perfect cosmic puzzle. So why does it feel so empty up there? Imagine stacking all the planets in a line. Right between us and the moon. It fits. Barely. But it fits. Now imagine standing on Earth. Looking up at the moon. And knowing that right in between, Jupiter is floating there. With Saturn beside it. Then Neptune. Venus. Mars. All of them. Does that make space feel smaller? Or does it make your mind stretch even wider? Let's pause. What are we really fitting in here? Mercury, tiny but fast, zooms around the sun in 88 days. Venus, hotter than Mercury thanks to its thick atmosphere. Mars, our dusty red cousin. Jupiter, the giant with storms that never end. A hurricane twice the size of Earth, still spinning after hundreds of years. Saturn, the ring beauty. Its rings stretch farther than we ever imagined. Uranus, the tilted oddball. It rolls around the sun like a barrel. Neptune, icy, windy, and distant. And Pluto, the underdog. Tiny, yes, but still orbiting, still mysterious. They all fit. But are we the only ones watching? We walk our cities, scroll our screens, go to work, sleep. But above us, there's a chasm so wide, we could lose all the planets in it. Why does that matter? Because space doesn't just make us feel small. It reminds us how much room there is to grow. Have we barely touched the surface of the cosmos? Or are we surrounded by secrets hiding in plain sight? Imagine being out there, between Earth and the moon, surrounded by silence, by planets that could all fit in the emptiness around you. You'd see Earth, glow, bright, alive. You'd see the moon, cold, still, ancient. And in between, a space just wide enough to fit the solar system. So what else can fit between the things we think we know? They say the moon is reachable, that we walked on it, and maybe one day we'll build cities there. But what if the space between is more mysterious than the surface itself? Not just a void, but a doorway. What if every step into space is also a step deeper into ourselves? Could we one day walk across the planets, not in distance but in knowledge, in dreams, in understanding? So next time you see the moon high in the night sky, ask yourself, what's really between here and there? Just space? Or the entire story of our place in the universe? And if every planet fits in the space between us and the moon, what else can we fit there? Ideas? Possibilities? Maybe even our future? Think that was weird? Oh, we're just getting started. This channel's where the curious get curiouser. Strange facts, mind-bending twists, and questions you didn't even know you needed to ask. That's our vibe. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, if you dare. Because reality's weirder than you think, and we're peeling it back one video at a time.